And one of AOPA's goals for the next 80 years is to grow the pilot population with the You Can Fly program. One of the parts of You Can Fly is our Rusty Pilots program. We recently came across a pilot who wanted to share his story of how Rusty Pilots helped him get back in the cockpits.
Let me tell you about my Rusty Pilot experience. I went to Ohio State University where they were offering a Rusty Pilots, and I appreciate AOPA doing that to get those of us who have been out of the left seat for a little while back into it. And the program itself was very concise. It was not a lot of hours, it wasn't a lot of time, but it allowed me to get back up to speed quickly and efficiently so that I had the confidence then to go on and do what I needed to. I learned to fly in 1982 is when I actually got my private, my instrument rating after that, and then went on from there and was flying quite a bit. But as oftentimes happens, life gets in the way. My biggest motivation for wanting to get back in flying was basically my wife. I was doing a lot of traveling. We had a business that I was managing in North Carolina, as well as a business in Ohio. And so we were spending a lot of time on the road back and forth. And she had been saying for quite some time, you need to get current again and get your pilot license back up and start flying again. But because I was doing so much traveling, it made sense to become current and flying again. And so that was the main part of the motivation. But I'm one of those rare guys that his wife said, you should do this and you should buy an airplane, and so I did. This aircraft I bought in January of 2017. And in 2017, I flew 250 hours. This year, I'll be somewhere in the range of 300 hours I will actually fly. And so obviously because of that, if it were not for the aircraft, I would be spending a lot of time on the road and spend a lot of time going back and forth doing the things I needed to do. So it's opened a door for me to be able to do things much more efficiently than I could have ever done them before. If you are a rusty pilot, get back into it, even if it's just for fun. General aviation itself is fun. The people that you meet, the people you know, there's a camaraderie in pilots that you don't find in a lot of places. And there's an acceptance between pilots you just don't find in a lot of places. And so if for no other reason, just for the fun of it, get back into it.
A great example of how well Rusty Pilots works. To find a Rusty Pilot seminar near you, visit rustypilots.org. You can also take our new Rusty Pilots online course to get back into the cockpits.